Hey everybody, Dave Williamson here from the ToyCarCollector.com. That's right, the ToyCarCollector.com, your #1 source in America and the world for red line Hot Wheels. Today I'm here to show you something that I have always really enjoyed, and that's a display idea, a display case actually. This display case is made by Allstate Manufacturing somewhere in Manchester, Ohio. That's right, Allstate Manufacturing. Let's take a close look here. Allstate Manufacturing, 20 East 7th Street, Manchester, Ohio, 45144. The manufacturers of the most fabulous display case ever made. This is the type of display case that you would use if you went to toy shows, typically, or any type of trade shows to show your wares, with a nice glass top and nice security. And let's take a look at that. Here's the locking mechanism on the front. Let's go down here and take a look. Look at that, nice key on there. Keep people's fingers away from it. But once you open the door, now when you're in a show or something, you can open up the door and put up the latches here. I've got mine taped down, but on either side here, you can see there's a strip of metal here that goes up to meet this hole right there in the top. And that way you could have your top angled down like this at a toy show and keep people from reaching in and grabbing stuff while you're showing your wares. Now what I like to use this display case for is right here in my office, right here in the dark and dusty remote location of the Hot Wheels bunker. Here it is, the display case, and you can do all kinds of things with this display case. You can of course put things anywhere in this display case. This is not limiting like a wall display case with little cutouts for each car. This is just a wide open field of beauty for your Redline Hot Wheels. Now take a look at this. I just love using this for Redline Hot Wheels. There's some beauties in here, folks. Look at that. All right, well, let's take a look. Now, I've got some more cars to add to the case here, so let's take a look and see what we can do with this display case. I really like the way this display case looks. Look at that. That is nice. Okay, what do we got to put in here today? Look at that. We got a beautiful orange Woody. Let's put that in the display case. Let's see, where would that look good in here? I'd like to put it over here by that, but there's no room in there. Actually, it's kind of running out of room in there. I think I'm going to put that right over there. Right over there. I think I'm going to put a Vicky right next to it too. Look at that. That looks kind of neat. We'll go sideways. We don't have to have them all going straight. Here's a Corvette. Where should we put the Corvette? We got a red Corvette in here. This guy's kind of out of place. Let's put the gold Corvette right here next to the Rolls Royce. And then the red Corvette right next to that. That's real nice. Got an antifreeze 36 Ford Coupe. Let's put that in the display case. Shall we put it next to the antifreeze Cougar there? No, I don't think so. Let's put it over here with this. Wait a minute. I can't put it over there by the Beatnik because I got some more Beatnik Bandits to put in there. I'm going to put it kind of cattywampus right here just for now. And let's see. I don't have any more. Let's see. I've got a, what do I got? A 57 T-Bird in orange. Where are we going to put that? I can put it here next to the hot heap. Looks pretty good. That looks pretty good with the hot heap. We can move that one over. Move that guy over. Put it right there. Get a couple orange things going in there. Actually, we've got some orange there and some orange there. Got to move some things around. Here's a nice, another Cougar. Let's put that in there right next to that. Antifreeze Cougar. We got an orange Cougar. That's pretty nice. Got a Hong Kong Cougar in there. That doesn't really kind of go in there. Let's move him back there. What do you say? Let's move him back there and put that up there. And since we got a space in there, let's put this Eldorado right in there. It's kind of an icy blue, not really nice blue, light blue. Eldorado, real nice. Are there any other Eldorados or long cars in there? Let's see. So we got our two Corvettes, got our Rolls Royce. Nice. Got some couple of T-Birds over here, real nice. What else we got to put in here? Let's put in this Silhouette. Look at that. Now this case from Allstate Manufacturing, this particular one I ordered with the gray padding. I've also raised it up a little bit. Actually, you can't see it there, but I put a couple of layers of bubble wrap underneath this gray to just lift it up a slight bit. A little bit higher. It seems to work just great. Okay, so I got a nice row of silhouettes down here. Got one more silhouette to add to the mix. Seemed like I got too many Beatnik Bandits in here though. Let's move this guy over. That's the fun part about this type of display case, is you can just move things around, put whatever you want in there, Got a couple of, got a rose, I got another rose in there already, and a magenta one over here. Lighter magenta, dark magenta over there. That looks real nice. And I got one more car to put in there today. A red custom Volkswagen. Could put it right here next to that. I don't know if that looks good or not. What do you think? This is just a nice way to display your cars. Now you can put any kind of cars in here. You put Matchbox in here, Johnny Line. Of course, you put anything in this display case. Sometimes you put some blister packs in here. You put your comic books in here for all that mattered. That's real nice. That is an Allstate aluminum display case. I can't remember, I can't tell you what model it is. Go to the Allstate website, Allstate Manufacturing. Allstate Manufacturing in Manchester, Ohio. Tell them Dave Williamson from the Toy Car Collector told you to look them up and get one of their display cases. And that is the ToyCarCollector.com. That's me, Dave Williamson. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you find a nice display case for your cars and it helps you to enjoy your cars more than ever. And always remember to add to that collection, and give me a call if you'd like to get something to add to your collection. And you have a great day now.